Hey everyone, this is Pat, the DM for Grand Quest, otherwise known as Storyweaver. Grand Quest is a darker adventure set in D&D 5e homebrew setting.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I voice Sifina, the grave domain cleric of Tenelith, the goddess of life and death.
Hey everyone, I'm Isaac Martinez, and I voice your favorite four-legged friend, Sif, the man trapped in a wolf's body for a crime he committed.
Hi everyone, I'm Matthew. I am the voice of Trevor Corrales, an Oath of Vengeance paladin who is trying to get some answers and discover the truth about his family losing their noble title.
Hello, I'm Wayne. I voice Flores Lillicourt, who happens to be an enforcer for his family's crime syndicate and has been sent by them to expand the family business.
Hey everybody, I'm Mithril. I play Kane, the Dampier Gloomstalker Ranger. He's currently on this quest, trying to become a hero in this land.
Hey everybody, my name's Bridger. I will be playing Oscar, a wild druid with memory loss.
And without further ado, let's get to the story. Welcome everybody to episode 13. Last episode, we had the team finally take a moment of relaxation from the conflict that they had that almost took the lives of a few, but thanks to a smart decision of a very useful spell by Sifina and good teamwork, they survived it. However, they came upon a new development that Gora's and Oscar's issue, where the infection had reached a certain point in their body that a strange second heartbeat manifested in their selves. However, these creatures they had fought caused a mark to appear and something to start to wake up inside them. And they're a little bit concerned that it's the same as these parasite, strange tadpole-like creatures that crawled away from the conflict. So they had a bit of a round table where they spoke to each other, trying to figure it out, when Kane spotted something from an alleyway across the road. He slipped out and barely made it to the other side after finding out that there was a massive zombified ogre on the next street over behind where they had been hiding. He found out that the person on the other side was still in werewolf form, Sana, who came back to apologize and to ask for their assistance because she cannot find out how to help Rorich. The things she had gathered is not working, and he is close to death. Kane slipped back into the place where the party was hiding and told them about it. They all agreed to go and help, so thanks to a useful spell of Pass Without a Trace, which helps the party hide, they were able to slip into the alleyway and begin their travels. We are going to pick up from here, where the party is still slipping through the alleyways of the town. Players, you may begin.
So Sifina is, as though sneaking, Sifina wants to look at Sana. Is she still werewolf form, or has she shifted more back to human? Should I roll perception for this?
She is, it's not something you need to roll perception for. She is indeed back to her human self.
Okay. Can I do a medicine check to see how she is to kind of get my bearings?
Yeah, you can. Well, are you trying to figure out how healthy she is?
Well, I'm trying to see if she's injured or anything like that.
Oh, that would be a medicine check just to check her. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just to check overarching. That's a natural 20.
She is indeed still injured. She is still having issues from the infection that the creatures cause.
Okay.
But not necessarily the full infection, similar to Oscar and Gorez, where Gorez has kind of gone a little bit silent for some reason.
Yeah. Right. So, as they're walking, Saifina is going to be quietly asking, "Oh, can you tell me anything about Warwick? What, what can I expect?"
Well, his blood is black, and it's as it smells of sweetness. He's very pale. His body seems to be eating itself. He's lost some muscle definition. I found him halfway out of what looked to be a crypt below the church he's in. I pulled him out, and he's been in that state since. And I've tried to heal him, but nothing's worked. Nothing. I had basic healing spells that I know aren't working, and I tried to patch him up, but it's just nothing. Nothing is working.
Saifina glances at Goraz and Oscar, and she nods. Yeah, finding that out. So, I want to do a perception roll to see what's around us.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I would like everybody to give me a perception roll.
I got 19.
Okay.
22.
1 sec, laptop's
Six.
just
I
Or doesn't see anything.
I have a 17.
my passive's a 19.
It's
I know it probably doesn't matter, but
yeah. I'm gonna say active check. Okay.
I'll
So
just
go ahead.
here. Let me use the app. Come on, roll. You. I don't see shit.
No,
Mine
you
is a
don't.
natural one.
Strangely, you're more preoccupied English people. You're more focused on keeping the shadows wrapped around everybody. You're more focused on following Sana, and ensuring that if anything happens, you can act quickly, but you're not really paying attention to anything that's not hostile.
Okay. Makes sense.
As you guys all gaze around, Oscar and Saifina, you spot that this seems to be a market district that you're heading through. You are traveling through what was once it looks like based on all of the stands and shops, a very active market district that seems to still have a good amount of its goods laid out.
What kind of goods? We're not there to go shopping, though. We're talking about.
well,
Goods that are good.
might not be a bad idea to look around and see if we can salvage some gear.
In passing.
Yeah, in passing.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Don't you also have that
Real
place to
quick,
go to
Trevor,
down?
look around and see if he can see a smithy.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception check. And then everybody else can give me investigations.
Oh, I got that one or that.
Same.
Let's get these nat ones out of the way.
I want to do a different investigation check. I know we came in from the east side.
You came in from right here, yes.
Yeah. And then I'm guessing we're somewhere into town right now.
You're right here.
I want to find the south side of town where that blacksmithy was.
Yeah,
That's what I want my investigation to be.
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, you're supposed to roll an Albert. Oops.
Yeah.
Yep. 11.
11. It's not difficult to find the south end of town. If you look just further down the street, you'll see that there is the south end gate. The rest of you guys don't seem to find anything of use. Just a lot of old food and destroyed cloth-like material objects.
How hard to have an S name for boys right now. Sifina is going to ask Sana, so how much farther is it to touch?
We've got another, perhaps, hour travel. We need to get to the upper end. She points up at a hill off in the distance where you can see what looks to be a mostly intact church peeking up over these cobblestone walls. That's where we're headed.
Quick question. How long have we been traveling?
30 minutes.
Okay. Let me know when it's been another 30 minutes, because I'll need to cast Pass Without a Trace again.
Yep. You could. I'll just let you cast it. I'll tell you how many times you need to cast it.
Sif is going to.
I can only cast it once more.
Oh.
Oh.
Then you should be good. Yeah. It's only about 2 hours to that area, so you should be good. And you've already traveled half of it.
Flat, right?
Second level. I'm a half caster.
Oh, okay.
No. Sif is going to turn to Sana and ask, you've taken this route twice already?
Yes.
What did you expect? Or what do we have to expect so far?
Well, most of the corpses are in the northern end of the city, near what is the old military garrison fort and the governor's house.
Do you know why Warwick came here back?
He hasn't spoken to me.
At all?
No.
Vice Commander, he came back because he had been friends with the original commander.
I wouldn't know
Something like
much. I wouldn't know much about that. He doesn't talk about his past.
Served with him.
Does the name Colred ring a bell to you? I think it was-
Already.
No. I've never heard that name before.
Oh, that's it.
Sifina, if you can see the church from there, I don't know what if she
It's kind of like you can see it, but you see more of the silhouette of it. It's not anything in detail.
can. Okay.
Yeah. It is a foggy, like late evening, still overcast, bits of drizzle from the sky. It's looking like there might be another hard rain coming.
You actually have an idea. If we grab Warridge and we're able to actually take him, he's able to move or anything, we could maybe potentially move to the north. We could go around the west end of the town, move up to the north end, and grab whatever weapons or whatever from the military base. Barracks.
If that's where all the undead are, we're not going to be able to get the weapons from the barracks.
Well, I mean, you're not going to just walk straight up into there.
Most of the undead are using those equipment.
A better chance would be get to the church, see if we can help Warwick,
And then after that,
possibly find the blacksmith.
You're looking for the blacksmith? Says
Yeah.
Sana.
Trevor nods and he's like, yes, I need to find a blacksmith if we can.
Any particular blacksmith? There's two. Which one are you looking for?
It was,
Brunswick.
Go.
Yeah, it was.
Name of the town.
Runswick is the town. But
Oh,
It was a.
no,
it was
Brunswick.
Brunswick is the
Okay.
correct one, yes.
It was a. It was a dwarven fellow, I believe. Brunswick.
Oh,
Brunswick.
that's stroke of good luck on your end. It's down south, towards the safer direction of where we need to go, so we can stop by.
Perfect. And he's gonna pause because he's kind of been listening to all this conversation. He looks at Sana and he goes, "Sana, I have to ask you a question.
She'll look at you.
How do you want us to proceed if we cannot save your friend?"
Well, if we can't save him, he'll die. The only option at that point is to burn him. She says with deep sorrow in her voice.
And Trevor just kind of nods and he just kind of pats her on the shoulder and he says, "We're going to do everything we can." But
Thanks.
he's the description that she's given, he's really concerned that he's actually already dead and whatever it is they're about to go to is not Rorwich anymore.
That'd be very bad for you. So, as you guys are walking and speaking, you guys are clearly being in very much stealth. At this point, Kane is when you need to renew it. But before you do arrive at Brunswick Forge, at the blacksmith that Brunswick owns. As I am going to bring us to that.
That noise?
No, we're not.
No, because they have already taken out that half.
They are in most. They own most of the north.
Well, I thought the church was north.
No, it's west. It's
West.
like southwest.
Okay, my bad.
It's all good. You guys are coming from this way right here.
Yeah.
Really? You
Either.
don't see it? That's
It's not
weird.
black. I see it with dark.
Oh. It automatically. There we go. I was wondering why it was so dim. There you go. You guys start right here.
Oh. Oh, perception check, obviously.
Yep, you can do that. Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember to roll in here.
Base 10.
Okay.
Not base 10, just
10.
10.
It's not working for me. Oh wait, here we go. That's a not. Wait, yes.
Yep.
Okay, I got
Is
that.
that Dirty 20.
We can roll for me real quick.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll again from Matthew.
Very well.
Oh, that's a 6.
That's a 10, 11, 12, 13.
All right. Has anybody reached higher than a 15?
I did
Dirty 20.
What did you say, Sifina?
27.
27. Okay. The area.
Yours was a nat
Investigation
20,
or
though.
perception?
It was perception.
Okay.
Oh, where's my die? Yeah.
Well, as you guys are looking around the area, something seems a little off. The area is, well, where you were was very quiet. Here it's a little bit different. It's almost like you can hear echoes of people. And the rest of you guys don't hear this. Only for some reason Kane and Sifina. You hear like people speaking to each other very quietly. Not like they're whispering, but like the sound of them is dampened. It's suppressed. But they're talking to each other, mumbling there's sounds of carts, wagons, horses. Then once you kind of like, the first time you actually show that you are hearing something, it all goes silent.
Fina frowns and she just looks around. You guys hear that?
I don't hear anything.
I hear something.
Sound like
People.
several- Yes. Wagon.
I think there's more survivors.
It stopped.
No.
This is
I think
really
these
weird.
things can talk, can they?
It was almost like echoes.
Almost as if the city was somewhat alive, but it was muted, but then it all just went back to present moment. That's the only way I can describe it. It was to keep going.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, Trevor just kind of looks around a little bit, doesn't see it, doesn't hear it, and he shrugs, and he's like, well, I mean, with everything that's happened here, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some weird supernatural shit going on top of it, so I'm in favor that we keep moving too.
No, yeah.
Isn't this the smith that you need?
Yeah.
The door's right here. I'm very wounded. It would not be wise for me to go in first.
Trevor is going to immediately walk up, shield up and ready, sword in hand, and he's just going to close his eyes for a minute. He's going to take a deep breath, and he's going to just kind of say a silent prayer to the basically what he's coming to view as the god of vengeance, to give him the strength to fight whatever is in here, and he's going to walk right through that front door.
Okay. Sana seems to pull up to where she's hiding behind a cart to keep watch. As you enter the building, it is clear that this was once a very well-off shop. It seems to have most of its basic blacksmith items, as in like nails, tools, and other accommodations like that, right in the front door area. However, it does seem to lead. There is a sign that says employees only, but the door is open wide. And then another one that seems to be sealed shut.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Trevor is going to, I'm going to actually, pull that up. I'm going to do a perception. I'm looking around for, the suit of armor and the hammer with the family crest. What is the deal with my rolls tonight?
Deegan, I have a question too. What is the light setting right now?
Very, very dim. I would say it's still classified as day, but it is... You can see clearly, but it is dim, and inside here it is dim light. Because there is some light coming in from the windows.
It's still bright enough I'm not invisible.
And on that perception check.
What did you get?
10 total.
A 10? You don't spot... Where you are currently, where you're looking in, you don't spot anything. It just seems like a lot of material, and possibly where he did a lot of his work. You would think his hammer is in here, but you cannot find it.
Okay. He's gonna walk in further, and he's gonna keep looking around in this room.
Ah. Okay, so do you want another perception group?
Yeah.
Investigation?
I mean, my investigations, I have proficiency in perception and +4 to it, and I'm still getting like 2s and 3s. So.
Kane, is this your...
I'll look at Sif and be like, you.
Is this your pass without a trace?
Yes.
Okay. While while we are investigating this area, can you make that unseeable so that people can see the area, the stuff in the room? Thank you.
How do?
Might as well. I didn't.
So yeah, we all.
Okay.
You click the eyeball.
What eyeball?
Oh, you don't have it? Okay, then I'm just
No.
gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay, what was your perception there?
Okay. Go ahead and roll another one. Yeah, let's roll that. Okay, that's better. So that's a 15, 16, 17, 18.
And 18 is high enough. As you are looking around, you still do not find the hammer in the general area here. However, you can hear what sounds like hammering away.
Yeah, which direction is that coming from?
Coming from over here.
He's gonna walk towards that. He's gonna walk towards that sound.
It seems to be a deactivated forge. A forge that has not been used in a good amount of years. However, most of the tools seem to be mostly organized, except for a few things that look like they were dropped quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll again, trying to look and see if this hammer is anywhere among this stuff. No, that's okay. 12, 13, 14, 15.
As you're looking around this, amongst the items in this section, you are unable to find the hammer that he had described to you. There's only simple tools.
Alright, Trevor's just gonna kind of shake his head and he's gonna head back to the door that was sealed, hoping that it's that way.
Go in and do a perception.
Yeah, I want to look at this.
I was gonna ask if I could do a perception check.
Yep, both of you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, all three of you.
All right, that's to 26.
Okay.
That is a 12.
All right. So, Kane, as you're looking in, you can find several things of good metal in those boxes. You can spot that they have signs, though worn, still ring out as iron, silver, and a few other types of basic metals, copper and bronze.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you're looking just straight inward, that's about all you see. Besides Trevor turning the corner a bit bummed.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come in here and look around, see if you missed anything.
Trevor's gonna look at Kane and he's gonna be like, if you happen to see a fancy looking hammer, grab it, please.
Define fancy looking.
A blacksmith's hammer with a family crest engraved on it.
Okay. Do you know what the crest looks like?
I do not, but apparently it's supposed to stand out.
Alright.
And he's gonna start heading up towards the other door.
Yeah. What was up with this other door?
It seems to be a heavy wooden bracketed iron door. Like, it's wood with a lot of iron braces, and it seems to be locked shut.
No windows,
No windows, no.
Probably holes.
It seems to be like a safety door that has been sealed.
Yes.
I want to try two things on this. Basic investigate. Actually, I'm going to do 3. One Arcana to see if it's magically trapped. Actually, would that be perception?
Technically, that should be detect magic. I'm gonna let you use Arcana to sense if there's any magic to
Any
the
magic
door,
okay.
but I'm not
Yes,
gonna
is-
tell you if it's trapped or if it's anything else like that. Maybe it's magically enhanced, or
Maybe exactly, right. Let me do that first, the Arcana one.
I
What-
did get a 28 to look around and
yeah, you
go
find
ahead.
a lot of simple tools. I mean, what what exactly are you looking for?
that's that hammer.
You want that hammer? Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
you're looking around, and throughout all, where would you generally look? Through all the goods and stuff like that? See if it's been stashed behind anything?
Yeah. See if it's been stashed somewhere. See if maybe there's a loose rock in the walls, if they're cobbled, that has been hidden behind.
You do not find anything.
Okay. I shall move into the forge room.
Well, I'm going to count that as your whole area, is you're checking everything, and yeah, you do not find it.
My roll was at 24.
Okay.
So Arcana.
There is no magic to this door.
Okay. With that being said, I want to try to do a sleight of hand. I do have thieves' tools on me.
Do you have the mage hand that can pick locks?
Shouldn't even start that. If we were gonna go to,
Because that is a rogue rogue subclass specific thing.
Yes.
well, if you want to be specific.
But you also have paws.
But we don't have a rogue.
I do have a proficiency with thieves' tools. Oh,
Yeah.
I do not know more. No, I don't.
Hmm.
Never mind. I am gonna shut up. I don't think I even should have these tools anymore. Actually, let me get rid of these.
Yeah, you are, because you are literally, your mage hand is not that special mage hand from, Arcane Trickster, rogue subclass. I'm gonna have to say that we're gonna have to kind of.
No, yeah, I knew that was going to happen eventually for sure. I
Yeah.
thought I had proficiency with thieves' tools. That's why I even said it.
Okay.
Can Oscar take some water and pour it into the lock mechanism and use shape water to freeze it and cause it to expand
Yep.
with the possibility of breaking
So,
it?
you guys are assuming that there is a standard key lock system to this. There is not. There is no noticeable lock system on this. However, when you push on the door or pull the door, it does not move.
And what's the door made out of?
Wood and iron.
How much iron? Like, is it just iron?
It is a reinforced wooden door, reinforced with iron.
Okay, do you think I'm gonna turn to the other people with me? Think we should set fire to the door? Is that a good idea?
No.
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to mute that out. Okay.
Has to be something they are hiding. They are either trapping back there or hiding.
Well, to beat on it, it's gonna cause more noise.
I'm gonna try one more perception check and see if my roll stops sucking. See if I can find a way to open this door. Send it.
Can I look around for a lever or something to possibly open it?
Sure. Give me an investigation check on the lever one.
Okay. Investigation. Go ahead. Roll it.
Oh wait. We're doing another investigation?
Yeah. Just like it's just gonna be a raw d20. Okay, 18.
Nice.
Are we all supposed to do an investigation? I'm sorry.
Only if you're just trying to unlock. If you're trying to figure out how to unlock the door.
Okay.
And we're doing that in Owlbear,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So, as you guys are looking at this door, you're looking around it, you're pretty much doing everything you can to see if there's a way, like Kane is looking for a lever or a button. Trevor's inspecting the door, and Oscar is trying to figure if there's a weak spot in the door. Kane, you find no lever system or button or pressure plate. Where Oscar, this door is old, but still sturdy, still strong. And Trevor, when you're investigating the door, you push on it just a little bit and you peer through a crack where you see a large iron bar slid into a locking mechanism across the door.
Ooh.
That's how it's
I'm
been.
going to...
Does he explain?
Can I slide my sword through the crack?
It is too small for your sword to slide through. It was barely enough for you to see.
Does he explain this to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that to the party. I'm like, there's a bar on the other side of the door.
Did you turn into like a fly or something like that?
Turn into a spider.
That would work.
As he says that, Trevor is going to just kind of turn around and not look at him. He's like, do whatever you have to do. I just don't want to see it. Your transformations are fucking horrifying, mate.
Oh, well, yeah, his transformations are, yeah. I guess you kind of get used to that.
I do want you to explain how Oscar turns into a spider in the Oscar way.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like pop my neck, crack my knuckles, be like, all right, and then he will start shifting into the spider. But you would expect him to get smaller first, but he stays the same size as his features turn spider-like. He grows extra arms, and before he turns into more insectoid, and they slowly morph with bone-crunching noises into spider limbs. His face just like grows fangs, pops extra eyes, and then like his hair just like recedes and then comes out in a different blackish color, and he'll just like, and then all of a sudden he'll just start shrinking down slowly with more bone-crunching noises.
I'm going to roll a con save to keep from throwing up.
Good.
Hearing
Oscar, DM token for good description.
Yeah.
You want me to roll it over here?
Yeah. It's okay. Good roll for the night. Okay, that's not bad. That's 16.
16's good enough for you to barely hold it in.
Okay, good.
It was that last crunch of a bone that almost got you.
I think she's gonna have to look over her shoulder for a second just to see it, and she's like, looks away. She's like, no, I do not need to see that right now. She is.
Anyways.
Also outside, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on things.
I will slip through the crack as a little tiny spider. It's an itsy bitsy spider.
Alright. Oh, I have the wrong music playing right now. My bad.
Why do I hear opera music? Why is there boss music? No.
Sephiroth music suddenly starts playing. Oh, man.
Oscar dies.
Oh, man.
You get demonetized because of that.
Okay, Oscar. As you slip under the door, the crack of the door, there is a there's a person, dead, like very, very burned, like charred down to his bones, up against one of the walls. You see what looks to be an empty oil canteen, and a box of what looks to be matches near it. You're assuming he locked the door, then burned.
Just because this has made me paranoid from blowing myself up, as well as many others, I'm gonna check to see if the oil canteen has leaked all over the floor and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, as you go up and kind of look into it as your tiny little spider form, it seems as if the oil has dried up a while ago, and or burned up.
All right. One last peripheral glance for enemies and or undead.
You don't spot any. It's a very sealed off room. It seems like the person who sealed this off did a pretty quick job of it.
I will revert form. On the other side, you just hear squelching and bone cracking noises.
That is so disgusting.
And then
And that's coming from someone who has to drink blood to live.
I mean, I'm not sure if I hear this.
But
So,
yeah. What would you
I'm
like?
just gonna try to lift the bar off.
It's pretty easy. It's on a sliding mechanism, so you can move it back into the unlocked position as the door is free to move.
And then I will open the door.
Okay.
And do a little bow.
Trevor's gonna pat him on the shoulder, and he's gonna just kind of shudder, but he's gonna thank him, and he's gonna move into the room, and he's gonna start looking around for either the hammer or a suit of armor like.
Okay. I mean, as you're looking around, you can definitely find out this is where all of the good stock is. This has anything from daggers, spears, swords, armor, occasional... It looks like it even has occasional magical enhancement gear. And in a display case near most of the tools, you do see a rusted up, beat up old armor seeming to be in a display case. It's labeled under Bronzewick the Smasher, as like a memento. Perhaps he was an adventurer in his past.
Trevor's going to walk up to the case. He's gonna put a hand on it, and he's gonna kind of look the armor up and down.
It is about half your size, but he told you he'd fix it up for you.
Yeah. He's gonna look and see if he can open the case, and he's gonna stow the armor.
The case seems to be sealed shut, or perhaps it was placed over the armor by a couple of people. Because there's no way to see... It doesn't seem like there's a way to open it.
Can I check it for any magic?
You can give me an Arcana check for the general area.
Yeah. If not, I will do something for... would it be perception for just base traps?
Yeah.
Choices. Let's go with magical first, just because we're looking at magical stuff.
Not to cause like a side thing to go on, but can Oscar be looking for better gear because he's currently in self-made leather armor?
This would be the best place to do that.
Yeah.
Give me
look around and be like, "You guys,
Yeah.
best opportunity we've got to arm up."
Give me, all of you give me investigation checks, and then we'll go through each of you guys to see what you find, based on what you're looking for.
Ooh, nice. 23.
Okay, let's see you first. You ready?
Duh. Why?
Oh, Trevor.
Raw 8.
18 for me.
Okay.
I got an 8 too.
I got a 2, okay? So
Yeah, guys fucking hate me tonight.
All right.
I got 23.
Ooh, Kane, there you go.
So, those of you who rolled above an 18 can assist other people. You can you can help one other person. Sorry, an 18 or up. 18 or
Okay,
above.
you want to help? Who's more magically inclined out of here? Because I know I am. It's between Syphina and Trevor. I don't know.
That would be probably if, you know.
Okay. So, I mean, I could do my back.
Are you good at Arcana?
I'm good, decent at it. I'm not good at it.
Okay. Yeah, Sip's gonna help Oscar, and then Kane, if you want to help Syphina.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with the two highest. So, Kane, what exactly are you looking for to help, to kind of improve what you're currently using? Or are you just looking to restock some things?
I definitely want to restock on bolts.
Okay.
I'm running low on those. And I did also want to try to see if there was any better armor than what I'm wearing, but not medium armor.
So you're looking for light? I believe studded leather is like the best of the light.
It is. So if there's one that's magical, that would be nice. But if not, it's fine. And possibly a heavy crossbow.
Well, I'll let you know you do indeed find a heavy crossbow and a case of bolts, which is about 20 of them. However, you're not spotting any magically enhanced leather armor. You do find a set of scale mail, but that's medium until you kind of look away. So you're helping Trevor then? Or Syphina?
I was helping.
Okay, you're helping Syphina. Alright, Syphina, what exactly are you looking for to improve yourself?
I mean, any kind of armor would be nice. Magical armor especially would be nice. But otherwise, she doesn't use weapons very much, but she seems to be drawn to rapier at all in case she can't use magic for whatever reason. Is there any kind of maybe magical rapier or anything like that she find?
So there is the scale mail for armor, if you want to find it, if you want to find a set of armor, but there doesn't seem to be any magical rapier, though there are several selections of standard ones.
I mean, she already technically has one. She's always had one, but I just wanted a magical one. So
Above table, what's the AC on that scale now?
14 plus 2.
14 plus 2.
Plus a max of 2.
Yeah. So if you have like 2 or more for your dex modifier, it only accepts 2.
That's why I didn't want scale mail.
So in total it's 16.
Medium armor master.
Yeah.
In total it's 16.
I already have scale. Oh, so wait, it would be a 16 you said?
Scale mail, if you
if
have
your dex is if the max dex bonus for most medium armors is 2. So if your dex is 2 or higher, the AC would be 16. If your dex is lower, then of course it'll be 14 or 15.
Because mine is 2 plus 2. So.
Yeah.
So then, yours should be 6. Your scale mail is 14, so it should be 14 plus 2 for a total of 16 AC.
So if I grab that armor, is
that
what you're saying?
Yeah. What armor are you currently wearing?
I'm just wearing. It's the scale mail.
Okay, then it wouldn't change. Yeah, it wouldn't change.
If your AC is higher, it's probably because you have a shield. Clerics generally start with a shield.
Hope you have Warcaster, because unless you haven't been holding your weapon this whole time.
She hasn't been.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, so she doesn't really seem to find anything.
Okay. Sif, what is it that you're looking for?
Sif is looking for any propellant or anything he would have used to start the forge. Fire or whatever.
Well, I mean, there was oil and an oil canteen,
Empty though.
but it is indeed empty.
Other than that, he's gonna help.
Oscar?
Yeah. Oh, I do want to grab a extra rapier for later on down the line.
All right, yeah, you grab yourself an extra rapier and a holster for it. Okay, Oscar, what is it that you're looking for?
I am looking for something to boost my magic as well as something to, like light armor that will give me, light or medium armor that will give me better defense than what I have, and a shield.
Well, you do find a shield. It's a basic wooden round shield, but it'll do. And that there is that scale mail, but you find nothing that'll boost your magic. This does not seem to be a very heavy magic shop. Seems to have some magical items, but not a lot of it. Most of the magical items seem to be arrows. And sadly for Kane, they're not bolts.
Hold on,
So
I have a short bow.
question about scale mail. Since I am a druid, but I'm not a traditional druid that has like the upbringing, the rules, and all that stuff, can I wear armor made of metal? So that's typically a no-go for druids.
Where would you say that your magic comes from? Is it nature?
It's more internal.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Internally hate metal.
No.
Do you internally hate metal?
Metal
He will-
killed my parent.
He will
Metal
put it
made
on
me
a
an orphan. Okay.
Be like, "Whee."
Okay, Trevor.
1 second.
Alright, sorry, I was dealing with a cat.
It's all good.
Alright. I'm gonna look and see if I can lift up this display around this short, squat little set of armor.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
Looking shot.
I'm actually really, really good at athletics, so if I roll it on this, okay. So that's 16 plus 8, 9, 10, 11. 16 plus 11 is 27. Thank you.
Yeah, you're able to pick it up.
Balling. Okay, so I'm gonna set the display aside, and I'm going to stow the armor in my pack, and I'm gonna take another look around in this room to see if maybe the hammer is in here.
Okay.
And that's aside from that, like if I happen to find like any alchemist fire or anything like that, but I got more or less what I came here to get, and I don't want to slow us down any longer.
Give me a perception check to see if you can find that hammer anywhere or anything to do with the hammer.
10, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay. As you're looking around and everybody else is gearing up and getting their stuff on and stuff like that, you kind of wander behind the desk area, the counter, where you find some books and other things, and you're sifting through them, seeing if maybe it's behind here in this area somewhere. When you're about to give up and you're like, well, maybe they wrote something in here where they put it or something. And as you go through, you find a note that was quickly written, and it seems to have a bit of blood to it. It says, "I've locked the door. The hammer is hidden where the fire reveals."
Hammer is hidden where the fire reveals.
Beneath it says, "Bronzewick, I did what you told me to do. I hope you're okay."
Okay.
You're reading this internally, right? So the rest of us don't know.
Yeah, the rest of you guys are all putting on armor and grabbing arrows and stuff like that.
Yeah, Trevor's gonna step back out. He's holding the note in his hand. He's reading over it. And he's kind of looking around, and he's gonna look at Sith and Oscar, and he's gonna be like, "Does this make any sense to you? Hidden where fire reveals."
Kind of looks like we cast a fire spell. I can do a small one.
Safina,
Hey,
step
pet?
away.
Yes. Kane?
You said most of the magical items in here are arrows. Is there a longbow?
There is not a longbow, but there is a short bow.
I will grab the short bow and grab the arrows.
Okay, you get about 10 plus 1 arrows.
So is Oscar doing fire something? Because Safina is gonna
Yeah.
step away.
I will just cast Produce Flame, keep it in my hand, keep it controlled, but like start going around the shop and like letting its light touch every inch of the shop.
Yep.
Or maybe we're supposed to light a fireplace or the forge. Safina.
Yeah, Trevor's gonna kind of follow Oscar as he's going around.
Okay, yeah, as you guys are going around, nothing is happening at all.
We try checking the forge, I see.
Sana is gonna pop in right before you guys get to the forge and go, we need to go now. They're coming. A patrol. As Oscar gets to the fireplace, the light, something reacts. Something kind of gleams on the back wall, but it's hard to really see.
Hey, I see something.
We need to go. We need to go now.
Trevor
We have to
looks at
go.
Oscar, he's like, leave it, let's go.
But-
And
Isn't this what we're here for?
Oscar, what do? It looks as if maybe if you lit the flame of the forge, you could possibly see it better.
Don't fucking do it.
I will do that quickly.
Okay. As you toss the produced flame into the fire, it begins immediately to rage as the heat begins to activate what looks to be a magical bellows that starts to make the flames hotter and hotter. And behind the flames, in the brick wall, seems to be slotted in a stone hammer that now lights up with like golden writing with Ron's Rick initialed into it.
I will grab it and run.
Okay, as you reach in, you take 3 points of fire damage. And as you run, you suddenly hear Sana yell, "Who lit the fire? They know! We need to go now!"
Fuck.
As we
Fucking
will have to come to a close there, everybody.
Whoa, GG's.
Had fun. See you all later.
oh god,
Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. If you like the story so far, leave a like. If you want to hear more, subscribe. Remember to always check for mimics underneath that bed of yours. We'll see you next time.